saying there's no way to keep my BB alive?
You must understand, there is still a great deal we don't know about BBs.
啊，因为他们是，哦天啊！
As we expand the chiral network and recover more past data, perhaps we'll find our answers. Oh, right. You asked me to look into why the BTs might be reacting to your blood. I spoke with Hartman. We should have your results soon. Anyway, get some rest. You and your BB are both exhausted. Good night, Sam.
这么麻烦的睡觉还要扣到那个铁环，还扣到手铐在一起，又来。
London Bridge is falling down, my fair lady. Sam? Can you see me?
How are things over there?
Still not under guard, still not chained up, still can't leave. But if you can keep making connections, if you can get to me, we can go back east, back home. Thank you. I mean that. It's bad. There are fewer and fewer people in the cities these days. No one's having children anymore. But humans aren't made for living alone. They're supposed to come together, to help one another. And if we as a people can't do that, if we can't reconnect, then, well, it's like Bridget said, extinction.
Come on. Rebuilding America isn't gonna get rid of the BTs. As long as they're still around, there's no escaping it.
But at least we'll have hope. I'll be waiting, Sam. Waiting for you. Come and find me.
Hello, Sam. This is Hartman. Since you're awake, it might behoove you to freshen up. To that end, why not take a shower? It's good for the body and soul, and also my research as it happens.
OK。哦。
Sam, this is Hartman. Deadman relayed your request to me, as I oversee DT research. I'll be taking a sample of your shower water in order to study the effects your bodily fluids might have on a BT.
Study other people with dooms?
Everyone in Bridges, myself and Mama. Results thus far are inconclusive. But you possess other singular qualities, being a repatriate as well. I must confess to a measure of optimism.
Processing fluids. Waste products. Dry-relling. Dispensing.
There. Take the sample with you. Should the opportunity arise, try using it on a BT. I'm curious to see how they react. Who knows? It may even prove beneficial to you. There was an old research paper detailing the effects of bodily fluids from individuals like us on BTs. It is only by recovering these materials that we can unearth the knowledge of the past. Not just the Death Stranding, but also the mystery of your body's unique properties and even our doom's affliction. There may well be hope for humanity. Sam, I have no interest in rebuilding America. I want to recover the past. 5, oh, 4, it's almost time.
2, 1. After you make your connections and nothing happens, then what? I said, then what?
Sam.
0号弹也补充1颗。
Taking a break, but I figured you'd want to hear this. Oh, maybe it'll help you rest easier. We received a number of messages addressed to you. I've not taken a look myself, but I gather they're mostly from your clients. You should see if they contain any useful information. Mail can be accessed via your cufflinks, as well as the terminal in your private room. There's something else I'd like to share with you. With the Chiral network, we now have the power to reclaim our past. Data once thought lost forever from every corner of America can be pieced back together from fragmented records. Our archives are still a work in progress, of course. But as we expand the network and integrate more way stations and cities, we'll be able to recover more and more information, such as the previous expedition's logs and reports. Everything they sent back was lost when Central Knot City was destroyed. Now, we've managed to restore some already, in fact. You can access them from a private room terminal or your cufflinks by selecting Archives. Might make for interesting.
好长好长。有剑，快休息。不同合作是大家都获得时，没有生物源，整体系统都会瓦解，这就把世界拖下水。OK。档案提示。哦。哦。时间雨。不乔音。嗯。嗯。嗯。我好像没有什么有用资料。我看一下时序好。让实际物体和生物都会快速老化。死亡搁浅扭曲我们的时间，这不什么是死亡搁浅啊？唉，连死亡搁浅都没讲，我要怎么玩？
isn't what we agreed on. You said you'd do everything in your power to save BB.
We are. But we cannot release your son just yet. Believe me when I tell you it's for the best.
Huh?
This woman in the mask has done nothing but lie to me.
Sam. Something.
When I hook up my BB,
What kind of thing?
like a face, someone I don't know. There's this room too, with other people talking, but I can't make.
Lead-through effect. Didn't I warn you about this? You're mistaking. They're false flashbacks, nothing more. Let me explain. A BB is harvested from its steel mother at around 28 weeks and placed in a pod. To be clear, this is before it's even born. The procedure halts its development. But even at 28 weeks, its sensory systems have matured enough to process. It is more than capable of encoding this information into memories, which can...
So who's the man I saw?
Someone from the medical team, maybe? Or a BB technician? Does it matter? The BB has been in circulation for a while. It's been handled by a lot of people. How should I know which one made...
Because you're the expert.
No one's an expert, Sam. BBs were developed decades ago in secret. They're your quintessential black boxes. We may use them, but we don't truly understand them. Believe me, I've been trying to learn more, but almost all... If I find anything out, I'll tell you, all right?
Sam, check the delivery terminal and review the list of orders.
While you're resting, I ran some beryllium monitoring and holographics. Unfortunately, our printer is offline. I know. After all the trouble you went through to... This one's on us. We ordered a part a while back, but it never... The printer needs it to communicate with the chiroman. Mules must have snatched it, caught that porter en route or something. If I'm right, they'll have taken it to their drop site, which is smack... Don't suppose you'd be up for stealing us our property back.
所以我要搞驴人哦。
If you don't have... You never know when... That thing you're holding is a crystal collector. Now, as the name suggests, it provides secure storage for any crystals you gather.
Allow me to describe your quarry. Chiral crystals appear gold to the naked eye and are frequently found in formations resembling human handprints. Surrounding rocks and debris tend to float a few feet above the ground. And they are most commonly found in areas with high precipitation. Got all that? Rain, floating rocks, gold. Look for these three things and you'll... if you've been especially observant.
好。
Order assigned. Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
Sam? Seems like that bike's auto-charging unit is busted. If you want to take it for a spin, you'll need to use a generator to give it some juice.
发电机，我哪来发电机？
Sam, Cairo crystals are pretty small and can be difficult to spot with the naked eye. I'd advise you to use your ultra deck to point you in the right direction. If you want to survey a wider area, though, you might consider building a watchtower and relying on its sensors.
啊，还在流。沙桥啊！啊，哪位梯子啊？哎哎，大小。卡崩桶。靠！每次被抓住。啊！盖！
Death Stranding's to blame for all of this. The gazers, the fall of America, everything. It warped the world beyond completion.
Humanity had to scramble like rats, fleeing a sinking ship. But there's nowhere else to go. There's no future living like this. If we're to survive, we need to find another way. A way to overcome the BTs, the Death Stranding, the whole damn mess.
装备除低。啊！哼，我都流到超下游去了。
Well, enjoy it. At least while it lasts.
哎，
There we go.
Hmm? 还有。
There we go.
Hmm? 超怪的眼镜。
Be nice if somebody could fill in for me for a day.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID.
Sam, Pyro crystal deliveries are a little different from usual. The process is pretty simple, though. Access the delivery terminal and drop off any Pyro crystals you're carrying.
回收回收。听着这上面有人生气。
crystals only form in places, which makes me wonder if expanding the network had something to... Damn, son. That is a lot of crystals. Maintenance and...
萎缩箱修复喷雾。
Excess chiral crystals can be deposited at any facility. They'll be added to the stores held on site. These local stores include materials that you can draw upon to...
那借人来收物员。
As your connection level increases,
会变蓝气改的。嗯哼。熟练搬货人。 这个给你什么东西？
That's container repair spray for pack. Good for dealing with timefall degradation. Useful stuff if you and your car. We've added it to your supplies list, so.
啊，这不跟动物组件吗？
You needn't worry though. If you find any more, be sure to collect it.
if you come into more chiral crystals, you can submit them, and you can deposit other resources too, along with any item. Everything has its value. What we don't...
这是在回收金属，金属100。全部收一收。哦，原来这是丢进去哦。好的。私人过货物补给、建造机、放进私人喷雾器。